Alright guys, welcome to set 9 and let's play Dragon Age 2. Now, off screen, like I said I would do in the last set, I did run around and collect a lot of the remaining materials and resources and shite like that. So all we really have to do now is finish the companion quests. Excuse me. While I was away, I did get some nice stuff, potions, runes, stuff of that nature. That's about it, really. I went all through Cindermount, went from the base area all around, went upstairs. Excuse me. If you actually go past the Elven tribe, whatever you want to call it, the Elvish settlement, and not go up Cindermount, you actually can find a unearthed passage that'll lead you somewhere pretty interesting. Inside there is an evil tome that is one of Tarane's books. It's a part of a trophy. I'm not going to do that quest probably. I may do it in between this set and the final set, and we'll do the final quest before doing the we'll do that quest before finishing the final quest. So we'll see how that goes. All depends on how I feel in about an hour or two. Okay then. That being said, let us continue onwards. We're already done Repentance, which was Sebastian's quest. So, let us go and actually just talk to everyone, see what the quests are available. So I leveled up, I equipped the final armor that is part of the DLC armor. It's actually pretty spiffy. It's based after Hawk's father, Malcolm. So, kind of cool. Let's grab all three of these characters. That way I don't have to run around the buildings to get to them. This way they'll be right next to me once I go to their respective houses. And once we're done with Meryl, I can just swap them out. So, hooray! Okay, this should be interesting to say the least. Let me check something real quickly before I do anything, though. He's pretty neutral. Sorry, I have the Oogie Boogie theme stuck in my head right now. Alright. Sebastian's pretty up there. I'll continue with my romancing of Sebastian, I think. No, if I don't have it now, I'll be able to do it. Yeah, let's see how this plays out.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Three years. There's still no sign of Daenerys. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
Then this is the perfect time to track him down.
I'm not so certain. Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
You weren't always a slave, were you?
My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
I might be able to help with your problems. Or give you a few more.
Only a few.
Or a lot.
Tempting. You're a beautiful woman, Hawk. Is there no one else who has your attention?
I am an attentive woman.
I'm an escaped slave and an elf, living in a borrowed mansion. None of those things bother you?
And I'm an apostate refugee. Does that bother you?
You have me there. You raise an interesting point. I'll have to consider it.
I have something for you.
It's a book.
This one is quite rare, actually. The book is by Shartan, the elf who helped Andraste free the slaves. You know about him, right?
A little. It's just... slaves are not permitted to read. I've never learned.
It's not too late to learn, Fenris.
Isn't it? Sometimes I wonder. I don't mean to seem ungrateful. I do appreciate the thought. I've always wanted to learn more of Shartan. Perhaps this is my chance. We should move on.
Alright then, so that's that. Now, if you actually go back and check an unsolid Let's Play of the 2 sets ago, when I did the main storyline quests, you can actually see what happens if you have a more aggressive relationship with him. Sorry, controller messed up. Let's see here. Set to Viscount Keep so we can talk to what's her name? Aveline. There we go. Now there is another set of quests that or another set of talking points we can do with them. It's called Questioning Beliefs. You only get that if you have a certain point of affection or rivalry with that character. So there's a possibility I may not be able to do those for this set. But we'll see. Alright, let's go talk to Aveline, see how she's doing. Let me take a quick peek at my journal, see how the quests are for that. Companions. Yep, okay. Let's continue. Knock knock. Hey, Aveline, how you doing?
We'll need to give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed. You'd think the captain of the guard could requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
Poor girl. Can't make everyone jump on command.
I'm captain, not Viscount. I didn't expect to sleep through this. The occasional night would be nice, though. And it's mostly your fault.
Me?
The coin you brought to this city turned it like a lopsided cart.
Grouse all you want. But the Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Well, that's probably best, from what I've seen. Oh, look. I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
I have a smile on my face. That should be enough for most people.
Maybe we're not friends, but I knew her too. I want to think my mother was like her. I just have flashes of impossibly long hair. But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me. Stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in Adenirim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Drink?
I could use one.
As much or as little as you want. No one tells you how to mourn. And when someone says, move on, you take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss her too. Hawk, I need a favor that I can only trust to you.
This doesn't sound good.
It should be a small matter, but I worry. I need you to give something to Guardsman Donnick, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
Fine. Give it here.
Thank you, and please hurry back with his reaction. I appreciate this, Hawk, I really do.
I have something for you.
Do you now? A shield? Oh, and born by the one true Sir Aveline. Lovely. Thank you.
Is this an Orlesian thing? Because it's a bit insulting.
I had a shield. It belonged to Wesley. It was difficult to let it go, but I did so. Utility over sentiment, right? We sold it, didn't we?
What are you going on about?
If you didn't think this would upset me, what was your intent?
It's not enough to want you to be happy.
Happy is for fools.
Okay, it's not the shield, is it?
No, and it's not Wesley. You've got me doing a lot of things. Some I don't agree with. Some I'm surprised I do. I'm not sure where I'm going as it is. Replacing what I was with this... I mean, who is Sir Aveline to me?
I thought of you when I found it. Maybe that was foolish.
I can appreciate that.
Then accept it on those merits. Nothing more.
It is a fine shield. You do know that Orlesian smiths slap Sir Aveline's name on every second piece of armor. This didn't really belong to her.
It does now.
Sorry about the delay, I was actually closing my drink. Okay, so the shield she currently has equipped is Sir Aveline's shield. If you wanted to, you could actually have taken it back and equip it to any warrior characters you have. You, Fenris, Aveline, whatever you prefer. The way I did it, though, is so that Aveline's the only one that can equip it. So it's kind of cool. It's actually a pretty good shield if memory serves. Now let's continue on and help her with Donnick, whatever the hell it is she wants to do. Hey buddy, what's up?
Guardsman Donnick.
Sir Hawk, it's been some time. You're here in Hightown now, right? I think the captain mentioned it. I see your uncle now and then on my patrols, but we don't talk.
I'm just making a delivery. This is for you.
All right. It's a copper relief of Marigolds? Ah, and it helpfully says so. Marigolds. Well, how crafty. Is there a meaning to this that I should know?
Tell me this wasn't a waste of my time.
I can't do that. Right. I'm sure we both have things to do, of varying import. Sir Hawk.
Well...
Is there some reason Aveline just made us look like idiots?
yeah, let's go find out. Aveline?
You're back. Of course you are. You're efficient. Get things done, good or ill. So, how did Donnick react?
As stunned as I was, I'll wager.
I thought it was clear. Metal is strong, copper ages well, flowers are soft. I've clearly gone about this the wrong way. Don't talk to him again. Just take this, the patrols for next week. Post it to the roster and just... listen.
All right. Posting the roster just over there.
I need to know exactly how he reacts. That's key. Thank you.
Too many hits to the head. Or not enough.
Hey, Donnick! Whose pucker have you been greasing to get Hightown?
What? You're daft. I'm working dockside on those smugglers.
Says here you're guarding the square. Always been a make-work job, that one. You someone's pet?
Check your eyes. It's a mistake.
Says the pet.
You have got to be kidding me. What did I do to get that post?
Donnick thinks I'm punishing him. But Hightown is a safe patrol, a reward.
You wanted his reaction.
All right. I can fix this. I need 3 goats and a sheaf of wheat. You'll take them to his mother. It's a dowry tradition. Maybe it will smooth the process.
Hold a moment. You're sweet on the boy.
So help me, whore. I will break you.
Oh, this is glorious. All this flailing is her idea of courtship.
I don't appreciate being led around like this.
It's not about you. It's not about anyone. Just me. I've been focused on being captain for so long, that's all I know.
I'm confused. Wasn't Lady Manhands married already?
That was a long time ago. It was easier, or seemed to be.
I can drag him in here right now. Just say the word.
Oh, and how would that look? The captain ordering her guardsmen to... It wouldn't help.
So go out, get him drunk. Shame is a great equalizer.
What? Just go out somewhere? Like it's that easy?
What? Too simple?
Tell Donnick, invite him to the Hanged Man. Don't tell him about me. Make something up. It's a surprise, or just you, or a group, anything to get him there. He's not like the others. I don't want him to think he's meeting the captain.
Aveline, you're a bit dense, aren't you? I mean, it's been a while since I dated, but still, come the fuck on.
Guardsman Donnick, you're free for an evening.
I have no immediate patrols. Why?
Never mind. Free drinks at the Hanged Man. Be there.
All right. The Hanged Man it is. Great. Better not be a thanks for your service last drink.
Oh, it will be, it will be. I'm gonna kill you on the table. What the fuck's wrong with you, Donnick? Alright, so that's said and done. We will meet him there, and we'll do Varric's and Isabella's quests while we're there. Or at least start them, at least. Off to the Hanged Man we go. Let's see how Aveline reacts to all this fun stuff. But first, Isabella and Varric. Unless the quest automatically starts once you walk inside, in which case, fuck. And it didn't start right away. Cool. Isabella?
Still marinating your insides. Have to keep old age at bay somehow. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. Look, I know how you feel about this, but it's important to me, and I'm going to need your help when the time comes. Just promise me you'll consider it.
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress when I present her with the hard-won prize?
If you want. I'll even let you choose where I plant it.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
You can't see it, but below deck there's a perfect replica of you with a dozen sailors in attendance.
You tease. I'm sure there isn't. It is a worthy goal to work towards, however. Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture.
Aw, how sweet. Alright. Check my inventory, not inventory, journals? Because I didn't check which quest I completed with her. Scroll down. Isabella's ongoing search. Okay. That was fun. I haven't visited Anders yet. I accidentally did mark the wrong quest. Whoopsie. Okay. Isabella's done. We'll talk to Doc after we get done with Varric. Yeah, I'll talk to that paragon of manliness.
Vulgar things quite a bit.
Do you want me to stop? Do I make you uncomfortable?
It was just an observation, really.
It's a bad habit I picked up spending years with foul-mouthed pirates. Pirates only care about a small number of very specific things. The sea, strong drink, and booty. Both kinds.
No, she's not wrong there. What's up, bud?
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
I could go into business for myself. You must have pointers on that, don't you, Varric?
A business is like a puppy. Take your eyes off it, and soon there's shit all over your floor. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
Nothing's been set in stone.
Well, think about staying. Kirkwall's boring without you. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
What are you looking at?
Hawk, I've got some news. And maybe you should be sitting down for this. Or drunk. Or both.
Why don't I buy you a pint and we'll talk?
You just keep making this harder. Although I won't say no to a pint, if you're buying. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran to Ravain, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
It's about time we paid Bartrand back.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
I've got something for you, Varric.
My father's signet ring. Where did you find it? Bartrand pawned it off to pay for the expedition. I can't believe you found it. This sounds exactly like the sort of fake thing I'd make up about you.
It was already yours. I'm just returning it to you.
Returning it? You're something else, Hawk. Well, I guess I better start answering my mail from Orzammar. I swear if I read one more page about golems. Anyway, I owe you one, Hawk. Remind me later to put you on my tab. This is the best tavern in Kirkwall.
Yeah, so that's that. Alright, now, let me go talk to Donix, see how things are going, I guess. Guardsman?
There were supposed to be others coming, right?
Plans change, apparently.
Right. Look, I should really,
Sit. You should really sit. Another round?
make a yes.
Aveline is great.
Look, if this was all an attempt to get closer to me through the captain, you're just not my type. All this playing shy business. I like a little backbone. I have to go. Thanks for the drinks.
I couldn't do it. What did he say?
He thinks I'm interested in him.
I'm an idiot.
You're too strong to trip up on your own sword. Find a way to win.
This isn't combat. I can't talk to him. The only place I'm comfortable anymore is on patrol. And killing highwaymen doesn't afford much opportunity for banter.
Here come the excuses.
I will not risk.
That's the problem. Risk, or so help me, I will bed the man myself.
I think that pretty much forces the issue.
But I can't fight and talk.
I'll clear the way, and you can see if he's the one.
You're too good at this. Is it any wonder you've all but taken Hightown? You clear the route up the Wounded Coast, and I will think of something to say.
Aveline, you lying bitch. Seriously. Come on. I mean, we've fought countless times where you're talking to Fenris. Don't lie to me. You're not that good at it. Add Meryl to the party. Now let's go talk to her. A few things going on over there, so why the hell not? Kind of curious actually with some of the quests that we need to do.
I can't believe I turned on you. With the demon in the Fade, I'm so sorry. Masaranas. I'll understand if you can't forgive me.
You didn't betray me. The demon made you do it.
I should have recognized I was being manipulated. I've been so careful in all my dealings with spirits until now. To make such an obvious mistake. It frightens me. It takes so little for a mage to fall.
What do you do to protect yourself from demons?
The Keeper taught me. In the Fade, you must believe nothing but yourself. Everything there is a lie, or a trick, or a trap. I knew not to trust, and I don't know why I did.
What made you give in?
It felt like every word the demon spoke reached out and pulled at my heart. I didn't want to believe it, but I just had to.
So you know the demon thing is crazy, and you do it anyway? Just as long as you're worried about it.
All magic is dangerous. It always attracts attention. All mages know this. Thank the creators you were there. It won't happen again, I'll make sure of that. I've got something to show you. Come and see. It's beautiful, isn't it?
You're much prettier.
Oh, you're too kind. Is it warm in here? Stop bubbling, Mary. I've spent the last few years restoring this. One of my clan found it in the Brazilian forest, we think. Poor Tamlin. We never found him. Just the shattered pieces of the alluvion.
What's an alluvion?
Long ago, the elves had a kingdom. An empire that covered Thedas. And every city had an alluvion. The mirrors let them communicate across their empire. But I don't know how exactly. My people have lost so much. We know almost nothing of the days before Arlathon. This is a piece of our history.
Tell me you didn't bring the killer mirror to Kirkwall just because it's pretty.
It's not dangerous, I promise. I fixed it, or tried to, with blood magic. The mirror won't hurt anyone. But it doesn't work. I've tried everything, and I think it's because it needs to be finished with a special tool. An Arulin home. And my clan has one. It's been in their hands for generations.
Go talk to the Keeper, then.
I just can't. You have no idea, the Keeper. I can't talk to her. We fight or talk circles around each other. She has a disappointed frown that turns your bones to jelly. Please, help me. You will, won't you?
I'll go with you.
Master Arnus, I'll find some way to repay you, I promise.